Hello, my name is Olivia and I'm a Revlon Professional Colour Technician. Today I'm here to talk to you about the very new Revlon Professional Pure Colour range. Pure Colours is a range of 6 colours which are all concentrates, subdivided into 2 categories which we call our neutralisers, which we have our 017 being a bronze grey, our 011 which is our grey, and our 012 being our iridescent grey. Then we have our booster shades, which is your 200, which is your violet, 600, which is your red, and 900, which is your fuchsia. The beauty of this new range is that you can intermix it with Young Colour XL being your semi-permanent range, Revlonissimo NMT being your permanent range, and Super Blondes being our high lift range. So knowing how much Pure Colour to mix, we've made it extremely easy for you because we have 2 wall charts that come with your Pure Colour range, knowing how much colour to use depending on the range you are mixing it with. So if we go to Revlonissimo NMT first, so you have 2 charts. We have one for a full tube amount and then we have one for a 30 gram total. So the first column we have our desired level. So if I was taking my client to a 7 level, I would use 42 grams of Revlonissimo NMT, 8 grams of Pure Colour, giving me 50 grams in total. So therefore I would use 75 grams of cream peroxide, being a 1+1.5 mixing ratio. Then I have it for a 30 gram amount too if I was just doing a regrowth application. When you're mixing with your Super Blondes, the Super Blondes are a little bit different. With your Super Blondes, if you're using 30 grams of Super Blonde, you would use 5 grams of Pure Colour and then 90 grams of cream peroxide, being a 1+3 mixing ratio. Then with the other chart, we have Young Colour XL. So when mixing Pure Colour with Young Colour XL, we have a half a tube amount and then we have a 10 gram total amount. So again, if I was working on a 7 level, I would use 30 grams of Young Colour XL, 5 grams of Pure Colour, giving me 35 grams in total. So therefore using 70 grams of your Young Colour XL Energizer, being a 1+2 mixing ratio. And then the same for your 10 gram total amount as well. So now I'm going to demonstrate to you how to mix the Pure Colours. So in this situation, I am using a Revlonissimo NMT 7 level. So I'm mixing 30 grams in total. So I'm going to use 25 grams of 7. Then I'm going to use 5 grams of 012 Pure Colour. Now it's very important when you're mixing Pure Colours that what we actually do is we mix our colour in the bowl before we put our cream peroxide in. And what that's doing is it's just ensuring that the Pure Colour is distributing evenly throughout the rest of the colour. So we're going to get a nice even result on the hair. So with the processing time for Pure Colours, it just depends on the range you are using it with. So if you're using it with Revlonissimo NMT, you would process it for a normal 30-minute processing time. If you're mixing it with Young Colour XL, you would process it for a normal 20-minute processing time. And with your Super Blondes, you would leave it for a 45 to 55-minute processing time. A few things to remember when using the Pure Colours is that we recommend not to use them on more than 30% white hair. The Pure Colour range is designed always to be intermixed with a colour. However, you can use them on their own when you're wanting a pure staining result. The ones that you will use most often for this would be your fuchsia, being your pink, your 200 being your violet, and your 012 being your iridescent grey. If you are wanting to use them at highest intensity, you would do a 1+1 mix with Pure Colour and your Ultra Soft Energizer. So the difference from using Pure Colours and chromatics is your Pure Colour has a much lower ammonia content in it, meaning it's going to assist you with longevity of colour rather than assist you with breakthrough of colour. So from these 6 tubes, it now gives us infinite possibilities when using Revlon Professional Colour.